Welcome, dear adventurers, to the threshold of a realm where the boundaries of reality are penned by the whispers of imagination. You are about to enter the Etherink Chronicles, a saga where each word holds the power to alter the fabric of existence. In the heart of this enchanted universe lies Canine Haven, a place where anthropomorphic tales intertwine with the mystique of the ancient and the magical. Our first tale, Whispers of the Quill, follows Zephyr, a scribe of unparalleled curiosity and courage, whose destiny becomes entwined with a quill of untold power. The Quill of Etherink awaits to unveil its secrets, embarking Zephyr and you on a journey of wonder, peril, and discovery. Prepare your spirit for an adventure where the echo of every word shapes the world. Let the chronicles unfold. The Etherink Chronicles Prologue, Whispers of the Quill. In the heart of Canine Haven, where cobbled streets intertwined with stories of old and the air hummed with a magical lull, lived Zephyr, the anthropomorphic Borzoi known for his flowing silver-white fur and love for the whispers of the wind. Zephyr, a scribe and storyteller, spent his days wandering the town, his mind always adrift in tales of yore and lore. His unique fascination with the mystical had led him to every corner of Canine Haven, from the bustling Pawliament Hall to the serene Furry Falls, seeking inspiration for his next story. One crisp morning, as Zephyr perused the wares of an ancient bookshop nestled in a forgotten alley of Canine Haven, his keen eyes caught sight of an unusual item tucked away in a dusty corner. It was a quill, unlike any he had seen before, with an iridescent feather that seemed to shimmer with its own light. The shopkeeper, an old spaniel with knowing eyes, whispered tales of the Quill of Etherink, a legendary artifact said to turn the written word into reality. It was a relic of a bygone era when magic and penmanship intertwined, creating infinite wonders and chaos. Intrigued and unable to resist the allure of such a tool, Zephyr exchanged a handful of his most precious stories for the quill. Little did he know that this exchange would not just add to his collection of writing instruments, but would forever alter the fabric of his reality and that of Canine Haven. As Zephyr stepped out of the bookshop, the Quill of Etherink in his satchel, a new chapter in his life was about to begin. A chapter where the boundary between the tales he spun and the world he lived in would blur, weaving a tapestry of adventures, wonders, and unintended consequences. Thus, with the ancient cobblestones beneath his paws and the whispering wind as his muse, Zephyr embarked on a journey that would reveal the true power of words and the weight of their impact in the world of Canine Haven. This story would be his legacy, his masterpiece. For it would be a tale of Zephyr's quest to uncover the quill's mysteries and unravel a truth that threatened to tear Canine Haven apart. It would also be a story of hope and the power of the written word to shape a better future. The Quill of Etherink would whisper and guide Zephyr on this journey, challenging him to navigate the complexities of its magic and find a balance between his imagination and reality. It would push him to the edge, threatening to destroy everything he loved and believed in, before finally bringing him to a place where the written word and the world would meet. The quill's magic would not only reveal the true nature of Canine Haven, but would also give Zephyr the tools to reshape its fate. With his newfound understanding and the power of the quill, he would forge a new future for the world he had grown to love and call home. It would be a story told in fragments, woven through the lives of the residents of Canine Haven and the relationships they formed with one another. From the pompous and prideful to the kind and humble, all would have their part to play in this story of discovery and wonder. With his quill, ink, and a blank page, Zephyr would embark on a journey of adventure, romance, and mystery. A journey that would shape his destiny and that of Canine Haven. A journey that would be etched in the pages of history, and one that would be shared for generations to come. Chapter 1, The First Whispers of Etherink. As I, Zephyr, strolled through the enchanting streets of Canine Haven, the Quill of Etherink gently vibrated within my satchel, as if eager to unveil its secrets. That night, under the ethereal moonlight, I sat down to write. Not a grand epic, but a simple tale about a blue moonrose blooming in the town square. The writing was unlike anything I had experienced, each word pulsed with energy, each sentence weaved with the threads of life itself. When I laid down the quill, a feeling of profound fulfillment washed over me. The next morning, I woke to a buzz of excitement outside. Venturing into the heart of the town, my eyes met with a miraculous sight. The blue moon rose from my story, blooming resplendently in the square. It stood there, tangible and fragrant, a creation of my own imagination made real. The townsfolk's reactions varied from awe to apprehension, and in that moment, I grasped the immense power of the quill. Chapter 2: The Tapestry of Tales. Embracing this newfound ability, I began to craft more stories. Each one brought a piece of magic to Canine Haven, a tree with fruits of myriad flavors, a singing statue at dusk, stars that shimmered like never before in the night sky. Yet, with these wonders came a growing unease. The people of Canine Haven whispered of a mysterious force altering their world. Some rejoiced in these magical occurrences, while others viewed them with a growing sense of unease. As I continued to write, I felt a change within myself. The quill's magic was intertwining with my essence, binding me to Canine Haven in ways I had never imagined. It was exhilarating, yet daunting. Chapter 3: The Harmony of Reality and Fantasy. The turning point in my journey came with a cautionary tale. I wrote of a long-forgotten river that returned to life, only for it to manifest and cause an unintended flood. The repercussions of my creation struck me deeply. My tales were not mere words on paper, but potent forces that impacted real lives. I realized the need for balance. From then on, I wrote with careful consideration, creating stories that complemented and nurtured the natural world. A narrative to revive a dying orchard, a fable to rebuild a crumbling bridge, and a whimsical story that brought joy to a solitary elder. I became a custodian of sorts, a mediator between the fantastical and the tangible, ensuring my tales enriched rather than disrupted the delicate balance of Canine Haven. Thus, my legacy evolved. I was not just a weaver of tales, but a sculptor of realities. The Quill of Etherink, once an instrument of unbridled creation, transformed into a symbol of the intricate dance between imagination and the tangible world, a testament to the power of a story in shaping the fabric of life. In Canine Haven, where the lines between legend and truth gracefully intertwined, my adventures with the Quill of Etherink became legends in their own right, whispered on the winds and echoed through the cobbled streets for generations to come. Epilogue: Echoes of the Etherink. As the seasons turned in Canine Haven, the tales of my adventures with the Quill of Etherink became as much a part of the town as the ancient cobblestones and whispering winds. Sitting now in the twilight of my days, I reflect upon the journey that the quill and I have traveled together. The quill rests quietly on my desk, a constant companion through years of storytelling. Its magic, once a wild force, now resonates with a gentle, harmonious hum. The stories I penned have woven into the very essence of Canine Haven, leaving imprints of wonder, lessons, and dreams come true. Looking out of my window at the bustling streets, where laughter and chatter fill the air, I see the fruits of my tales. The singing statue in the square, now a beloved landmark, the starlit sky, a canvas of cosmic beauty, and the blue moon rose, a symbol of the magic hidden in plain sight. The residents of Canine Haven, from the young pups playing in the streets to the wise old canines sharing stories by the fire, live amidst these wonders, perhaps unaware of their origins but enriched by their presence. In their smiles, their awe, and their daily lives, I find the greatest reward for my years of storytelling. As the Quill of Etherink and I journey into the quietude of the coming years, I pass on the mantle of storytelling to the new generation of Canine Haven. With each story they tell, with each dream they weave, the magic of the quill lives on, an eternal echo of creativity and imagination. In the end, the quill taught me that stories are more than words on a page. They are the heartbeat of a community, the soul of a culture, and the whispers of the wind that carry us forward. As the stars twinkle above and the gentle night breeze caresses the leaves, I close my eyes and smile, content in the knowledge that the stories will continue, long after the quill and I have turned the last page of our chapter in the great book of Canine Haven. And so, with a heart full of memories and a spirit lifted by the countless tales we've shared, I, Zephyr, the storyteller, the weaver of realities, bid you farewell, leaving behind a legacy written not just in ink, but in the very life of Canine Haven. A legacy of wonder, magic, and the timeless power of a good story. As the pages of Whispers of the Quill come to a close, our journey through the mystical lands of Canine Haven pauses but for a moment. With Zephyr, we've traversed a world where the ink of the Quill of Etherink blurs the lines between dream and reality, weaving stories that shape the essence of being. But the tales of the Etherink Chronicles are far from over. The whispers of magic, the bonds of community, and the power of creation await to unveil new horizons. May the journey you've embarked upon inspire the stories you live and tell, until we meet again to continue our exploration of this magical universe. Thank you for letting the whispers of the Etherink Chronicles resonate with your spirit. The adventure continues, and the quill, ever patient, holds untold stories, ready for the next chapter in the great book of Canine Haven. Keep the magic alive, dear adventurers, until the chronicles call us back to their world once more.